I guess the best thing to do at this point is get everybody into the safe house and have a conversation with Ruben and see what exactly is going on. Now, I do want to say, there is a story to this whole thing. There's sort of a story going on. There's lore. There's information to follow. I'm sort of doing that and sort of not doing that. My goal is to take over Chicago, and that's kind of the point of the game, is to take over Chicago. Now, on one hand, I can use brute force to do that, which I have been doing, but I would like to see if we could use diplomacy to have a bit of fun, because the O'Malley Butchers have 6 weeks of protection left from the Soltis gang. So I have to wonder, if I was to offer protection, could I then buy them out for $45,000 and take over their territory peacefully without just killing all of them? I think it would be kind of cool to try that. So that's maybe the angle that we're going to take, assuming Soltis gang don't end up looking after them for another 6 months, but we'll see. Hey, how you doing, Max? You know who Maria Godfrey is? Also known as Queen Godfrey. She's a big deal down at City Hall. Don't call me Max. Hoffman calls me that. Mr. Zelnick is plenty. Okay, Mr. Zelnick. Sorry, Mr. Zelnick. Oh, come on, kid. Call me Max. I can handle Maxim, if that suits you, sir. Hoffman and me didn't always clash. She taught me a lot. Not all on purpose. Not all of it I want to keep. What about Queen Godfrey? Well, word in the street is that the crown has slipped. It's the roaring 20s, and she made some big investments, but they didn't work out. I figured you might want to help her out with a little loan. That's an idea, kid, not a plan. Well, boss, Mr. Zelnick, I was hoping that once I brought it to your attention with your insight, you might... Okay, it's okay. You done good. Thank you, sir. The way I see it, Miss Hoffman still plays the game, you know? You can change the roles with the application of a little pressure. Sounds like you do have a plan all worked out already, kid. Oh, sir, I know that's not my job, but what is that she drinks in the cellar, drowning her sorrows about all the money she owes? My suggestion is to set up a loan shark while I keep my eyes open for her, so you can offer her the help that she needs. You're earning your keep, Ruben. Well done. Let's go. I feel like that's not the voice that I've used for Ruben. But you know what? That's probably fine. So Gibby has a new talent. Okay. It's really difficult every time I see his name to not just go Gibby. And if you get that reference, then you get that reference. I like the idea of a double shot. I'm not gonna lie. Although a time bomb would be interesting as well, but I feel like the double shot is what I want for Gibby right there. So we'll go double shot. Now, purchase a loan shark racket. You need to hire a fixer to access loan shark rackets. Now, we already have a loan shark. We have several loan sharks, actually. So I'm not really 100% sure why I need to purchase one. But I guess that's okay. Bit weird that that's what it wants me to do. I don't really see the need to do it this way, but if that's what the game wants, then that's what the game wants. Now, let's take a look over here and see what we got going on. So this entire turf, essentially, by the looks of it, is going to be owned by Soltis gang. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. We have some unknown gang members going around. I would imagine, I mean, this is all Soltis. This, I guess, isn't. But it is, I wonder if it's a small, you know what? We're going to travel is what we're going to do. We're going to travel over there. So let's just head up this way. And let's go find out who actually owns that turf. Because if it's another small-time crew, then we could potentially take that as well one day. In fact, we might be about to meet them. Ah, we've met Hipsung Tong. Okay. What the hell are you doing in my neighborhood? I don't want any trouble. I'm sure you and I will get along fine, just as long as we stay out of each other's way. But that's not their turf. That's still unknown, which is actually kind of huge. So that means this might be another small-time crew. Let's take a look. And it is. It's the Iron Executioners. Now that's a big deal. That is a very big deal. Now, let's see what we can do if we go to diplomacy. They are not currently being protected. So let's go ahead and offer protection. We're going to look after them. We're going to see what they do. We're not at war. We have to protect them for 3 months. We have to have a faction rating higher than 300. That's fine by me. These guys, I mean, we'll take a look at some point and see how that's going. Ooh. I have a feeling that the O'Malley Butchers are going to be bought out by Soltis Gang. I think that's where that's going to be going. We kind of need this protection thing to run out. We definitely kind of need that. But I guess we'll see. Also, we're going to be looking at, +1 weekly. Oh boy. I wonder if we were to trade with them a little bit, would that potentially... Oh, I don't know. Hopefully we can figure things out. Our rating is currently 115. It needs to be 300 before we can buy them out. I'd like to protect those guys. I'd like to protect these guys. And then eventually buy both of them out. I think a little bit of diplomacy could be kind of interesting. Judge Ma Miller is loyal to you and happy with your leadership. You can now hire her friend, Zizi. We can also hire Itsuko. Okay. We can hire her lover, Theodore Hunter. Okay, okay. So Theodore Hunter, where is Theodore Hunter? He's with another faction.
Hello.
So we actually can't hire him, which is going to be a problem because if we go up against him, oh dear. We've also got Zizi. You are a hired gun. Marksmanship is pretty good. What do you do exactly? Bullseye bonus. Okay. You want 20% though. I'm not really too interested in 20%. What about Etsuko?
Yeah.
What do you do? You're a con artist. You've got a sniper. What do we got here? +1 movement, +10 initiative. All very expensive. 12,000 up front and 16% of my income is a lot of money. It's an awful lot of money. I'm not sure I want to go for that. That's not really in our best interest right now, I don't think. What I do want to do, though, is look at some other things. So we can't get an underboss just yet. We can't necessarily eliminate a minor faction yet. I mean, I could go after these guys. They have, what, 4 properties. It would be very easy to do that, but we wouldn't have a connection to our empire just yet, which is why we need to deal with these guys down here. So essentially, we need to take out the O'Malley Butchers either through peace or force, and then we have a connection to the Iron Executioners. So what else have we got to do? Control a neighborhood, that'll come with time. 100 barrels weekly. So that's all stuff that's going to come with time. That's main missions, that'll come with time. Purchase a loan shark. I mean, we could talk to Joel. There's a problem with the new brewery. A couple of people have gotten sick after drinking the beer. Let's go and see what's going on over that way. That seems like a pretty solid setup. So we're going to travel and we're going to see what exactly is going on with this brewery just down here. So let's enter the place. Who is this? Ooh, we got some of these guys scouting out the neighborhood. We should have a bunch of upgrades. Yeah, we do have a bunch of upgrades going on over here. That's good. That's exactly what we want. This place here has 4 of them still going, which I imagine they'll be complete shortly. But let's just see what's going on. Why are people getting sick from the brewery? What exactly is going on here? Joel, where are you? Let's have a conversation and see what you're doing. I told you we don't need any more. Oh, you're the new boss. Please come in. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Yeah, we need to talk. Oh no, is this about those people that got sick? We don't know that it was our beer. Maybe they ate some bad fish. You know, that was probably it. No, let's not go with that. You know, it didn't sound like it was the fish, Joel. Level with me here. Oh, boss, I'm sorry. It probably was the beer. But I can talk to the suppliers, make sure it doesn't happen again. Wait, you don't make the beer here? No, boss. We buy in industrial alcohol, you know, like for hospitals. And I got a friend who sells us the non-alcoholic stuff. All legal. So then we just mix them here and send the kegs back to the speakeasies. Isn't that industrial stuff? Well, actually, let's go with this one. That seems like a lot more work than just brewing our own. It is a lot of work, but for brewing, you need things real clean, you know? Otherwise, you get other stuff growing in the beer, and it's not nice to drink. You better stop making excuses. I know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean... I can try to get things set up, all right? Get some barley and some hops and a mash, but it'll cost to upgrade the equipment here. How much is it going to cost me? I think I could get everything we need for about $15,000. Can't you do it for less? Well, maybe I could get some stuff that ain't being used in the legal places no more. Maybe I could do it for $8,000, but there's always a chance that something will go wrong if we go cheap. You gotta pay for quality, boss. I'd rather not risk it. Fix it properly. I'm on it. You can count on me. Yeah, sure. So what do we get here? Production upgrade +1, bit more notoriety. All right. So that's that out of the way. That should mean that this place, I mean, it's got an upgrade, which is always good. You got it. I'm on it. So that kind of works out, gives us a bit of a better brewery, at least in terms of production. And in terms of other upgrades, yeah, it's level 3 production now, which is great news. In terms of alcohol quality, I feel like we could probably go for a bit of top shelf. And I feel like maybe a little bit more deflection might be in order as well, just to be sure that things are okay. I also want to go ahead and upgrade the depot just a little bit to try and get us a higher level in this precinct so we can manage things a little bit better there. And I also just want to see something. So we can say, yeah, so serving type is always going to be best available, which I think is, wait, weekly production here is lower than weekly consumption. Oh boy. I think that's going to be good, to be honest. I think keeping serving type per precinct as best available is just generally going to be the best way to do things, because it means if we have better than swill, we can serve it, right? I don't think I need to micromanage everything in that regard just yet. Maybe later on, maybe if things start getting kind of split or whatever, or if we have a deal where we're sending whiskey to another family, then sure. But I think for now we're okay. What I do want to do though is I want to look at you guys. How long have we got left? 3 weeks on this protection thing. Okay. These guys are up to 167, which is good. So that's not bad. We can't afford it right now, but if we can get them to like us a lot more, that will be lovely. I think, honestly, what I might do is just send my crew over this way, take out these thugs, and these thugs, and just see what kind of loot we can get from the area. So let's do some traveling. Let's take a look and see what we got. See what we can do. See what kind of trouble we can get into. And by then, maybe we can go ahead and offer a protection offer or order or whatever it is to the butchers. Hopefully. I'm hoping Saltus Gang don't just sort of +1 the entire thing and continue with their whole setup, but we'll see. For now, though, let's just go ahead and double shot this guy and get him out of here. And then hopefully we can just very quickly do the same thing with the rest of them. So we could Overwatch here, which I think I'll do. We can, let's see, we can throw some explosives into that corner, which may be a little bit of overkill, but seems fine. They seem to be having a grand old time down that way. And then we've got you with an 85. Let's take it. And then we got Guido here who can 75%. Please don't miss. There we go. All right, job done. Absolutely perfect. Job done. Let's go ahead and see what's in this stash. What do we got? Smelling salts and some cash? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Better than nothing. And then what else have we got? We got these thugs here and these thugs here. Should we explore more of the city? Would that be an idea? I mean, ooh. Man, these guys really want this deal, huh? I'm not interested. I'm just not. I have absolutely no interest in giving anyone my bonus of the +1 level thing. That just seems kind of silly. I'm also looking at South Loop here, and I'm realizing I'm kind of annoyed. If I'd taken this precinct 7 a little bit sooner, we could have had a connection over this way and taken 3 more precincts from thugs right there. That would have been really, really good to do. Because right now what we got to do is go through actual other empires, essentially, to take things. So that's going to be a little bit frustrating. Anyway, these guys are now 193. These guys are 2 weeks on their protection thing. So that's all right. Let's head down this way, take these guys out, and see what we can do. Best place for it's probably down here. So we'll just push down, take them out, take the loot, and hopefully, by the time we're done, like I said, a protection order can be put in place with the butchers, which might annoy Soltis Gang. That's what I'm thinking, because I feel like Soltis Gang are trying to build a reputation to buy them out. So it might annoy them, and if it does, oh well. And just like that, the protection is up for Soltis Gang, so I am going to offer to protect them now. We're at 125 on the faction rating, which is fantastic news. So that'll keep them happy. That keeps them protected by me. And then these guys over here, we are looking at what exactly for the Iron Executioners. 245, which is pretty good. So if we look at the buyout, we still need to be protecting them for 3 months. We don't have the rating that we need and we don't have the money, but we're well on track to having those things. So we're going to be totally fine to buy out, at the very least, the Iron Executioners. I would like to get the O'Malley Butchers first, though. And they're both going to be 42,000, which is a lot of money, but I'm pretty confident in saying that we can manage that. So that's going to be interesting, I think, is the best way to put that. I think it's going to be interesting to buy them out as opposed to fighting them, and it'll give me some nice bonuses. We've also got these various upgrades going on down this way, as well as, I think, yeah, we've got an upgrade for the depot already done, which means we can go ahead and do this. So what do we want to go for? We have, let's see, upgrade. Actually, no. We have how many speakeasies here? 2. And then we have a loan shark, as well as a brewery and a casino. So, I mean, I'm not really, I mean, it's decent income. A hotel is going to increase general racket income by 3%. Customer capacity increased by 240. But we already don't have, So, there's a customer deficit, which means, so there's 850, yeah, so there's 850 customers in total in the precinct, which is the maximum in the precinct, which is being brought down a bit by police activity. Okay, I see. So we have room for 350 more customers in our rackets is what that tells me. So actually increasing the customer capacity with a hotel should mean we can go up by at least 153, so the deficit will come down. So that's going to be more customers. Right. I'm starting to see how this works, which is kind of cool. So if I go to you, we can probably look at maybe a bit better alcohol coming out of the safe house. Maybe a bit more security as well is not a bad idea. We can get 200 more customers in this district, though. So a hotel here wouldn't be a bad idea. Or, I mean, what does this do? So the max customers in the precinct would go up to 300 if I increase word of mouth in the Silver Dollar Saloon. So I would imagine that's going to be better for us. A little bit more ambiance is going to be a bit more income as well. So let's go ahead and upgrade that as well. And that seems solid. Maybe a bit more security as well, since this place is getting a little bit better. So we'll get those upgrades going. And yeah, money has come down a little bit for now, but I think that's totally fine. I'm not really super stressed about that. Back to diplomacy, though, and the executioners are still 245. Okay. Let's look at the... Ooh. Oh, Rocco has a talent. What do we got for you? Perform a 360-degree melee attack, plus 10 crit hit chance, and plus 10 damage for every enemy in range. Meh. Heal the target for 30 and apply remedy to the target. Remedy restores 30 HP each turn for 3 rounds. Well, you are a doctor, so we'll go for that one. Okay. So Rocco continues to be fantastic. I guess at this point, what we need to do is... Oh, okay, so it's only Rocco that traveled there. Let's have everybody travel this way, please. We'll zoom back out, grab everyone. I want to go up here and see what I don't see right now. Because I'm thinking that we're probably going to have to take out... Oh. Oh. Okay. We did a thing. We're apparently doing very well for ourselves. Not bad. Anyway, what I'm wanting to see here is basically what I would need to take out from these guys to have a connection to this neighborhood. I don't know how much these guys own. So that's a depot. What else have we got? Can I not see their safe house around here? It doesn't look like I can. Oh, it's right there. So that's a depot as well. So they only have... Oh, wait, no, I can't see their safe house here, though. So that's brewery, casino, 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 casino. So they have a lot of casinos. We've also got someone called the Cleaner. So 15,000, 20%. You're very good, but I can't get you with my notoriety right now. So if they don't have a safe house shown here, I guess that means I'd probably have to take out things like the casinos and all that to actually see it, which I don't really want to do. But those are definitely depots. So yeah, we'd need to go to war with these guys, I think, to, I mean, if we want to take this neighborhood, we need to go to war with them and the cults as well, which I really want to try and avoid doing. Really want to try and avoid going to war with anyone right now if I can. That's why I want to go with the peaceful options, because I want to continue to upgrade what I already have, right? So this, for example, if we increase the games, it's more maximum customers, or word of mouth is going to improve the maximum customers possible in the precinct. More ambience is going to increase the income and also the police activity. So if we do that, we probably want to hit with deflect as well to push the police activity down a little bit. But generally, I also, I kind of want to focus on the loan sharks because I feel like that's where most of my money is going to be coming from. You know, I kind of feel like that's where it's at. So going for more accountancy there, and then going up this way and sort of doing exactly the same thing for accountancy and maxing that out seems like a pretty good idea. Maybe a bit more deflection too, just to push the cops down. Just generally whatever I can do to make a whole shed load more money. Oh, another protection treaty boost. Fantastic. We should be very close. Yeah, these guys are going to be what? 3 points off of me being able to buy them out, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look. What are we looking at? So buyout. Yeah, we're like 3 off on the rating. And then we just need to be protecting them for how long have we got? So we have to be halfway done with this, right? So it's going to take a minute, but that's all right. That is actually totally okay. Looking at the rest of the map, though, I mean, I'm not really sure what to do. I'm not really sure where to go. I guess we could go up to the loop and we could arguably take this turf anyway and then hope one day to connect it, because I guess, I'm not sure. Let's see. What is this? Double tap, perform a melee using your secondary weapon. If the target's killed, it doesn't go on cooldown. Okay. That sounds kind of cool. Let's try that.
Hey, that's swell.
I'm thinking that maybe we go up to the loop and maybe we do try taking this turf, because I don't remember what the game said about taking territories that aren't connected to the rest of your empire. But my thinking would be that these could technically still run if I take all 3 of them. And essentially, eventually, we connect it to the rest of the empire, right? And I mean, hell, I could go to diplomacy. I could find these guys. I could... I mean, I can't really offer protection right now. They're not really going to take it. But, I mean, they're not going to do it for that either. They're 100% going to not take that. Who is considered stronger in this situation? So they have, what, 1 safe house, 2 rackets or something like that. Their safe house is unknown. Their money is not as good as mine. Their alcohol is not quite as good as mine. Their threat rating is whatever. That's the rating. That's honor. That's notoriety. So I wonder if they do just have these 3 territories. So at the minute, I don't know if they like me or what they think of me. They have a truce with Reagan's cults. I feel like we could take them out. I feel like we could take them out. Or I could try and trade. I wonder if I could do that. Trade for... Ooh, Judge Ma Miller has a talent. Okay, apparently it can only be this one. Overwatch can now be triggered twice. Sure, that sounds fantastic. So what is this? Is this is District 7 that we're looking at? I wonder if I could trade with these guys for District 7. I don't think I can. It'd be nice if I could. Just be like, hey, give me that district and, you know, whatever, I guess. But it doesn't seem like it. Standing order. Non-aggression pact, they're not going to take. Business arrangement, they're not necessarily going to take. I feel like I could take them out. I feel like I probably could. But I think what I would want to do is look at upgrading the security of this place. I think we would want to upgrade the security of this place as well. And this is going to be a bit expensive, but I think upgrading security on basically anything that kind of borders their turf would be really important. Otherwise, we might, you know, lose a little something something. And I've got a lot of upgrades in a lot of these businesses, so I think, oh, speak of the devil. No, I have no desire to work with you. Absolutely not happening. 100%. Oh, they offer me some money. They want some rack in return. Sure. Sounds like a deal. I'll take it. They might like me a little bit better for taking the deal. I don't know if that's how that's going to work. And yeah, so my rating went up by 2. That's better than nothing, I suppose. And a loyalty bonus from Ma as well. Okay, not bad. Let's have a little look and see how we're doing. So you guys are currently 323, which is fantastic. So I just need to be with you for 3 months and I need 42,000 and I can buy you out. I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to buy them out before we get these guys, to be honest, but that's fine. You know, now that I think about it, we still have a bit of time before we can actually go and take these guys over. So let's spend a bit of money, because we're making quite a bit already, on this part of town over here. So let's go and upgrade this place. We'll go for, how are we doing? Okay, so we actually have room. We have an excess of customers. We have 40 customers more in the precinct than we can actually have in a, I guess, a speakeasy or whatever. So let's increase the maximum number of customers in the star spot, but also the maximum available in the precinct as well, with a bit of ambience and a bit of word of mouth. We can potentially increase deflection and security too, since it's up there kind of next to everything. The casino, we could, I suppose, go for, I want to say, a bit more in the ambience category, and probably a little bit more in word of mouth, and potentially games as well. Because more customers would be more, I guess, money, and a bit more security, and maybe we'll leave deflection for now. Obviously, though, I do want to focus on my loan sharks, so let's get a bit more accountancy on that one. And down this way, we can do the same thing with a bit more accountancy as well. So that'll hopefully give us a bit more money, and maybe across some of these guys too. Oh, you've got a new talent as well. Okay, we'll go for the double shot. I always like that. And you know what? We should probably upgrade this brewery as well. So production for 1, alcohol quality for 2, and likely going to be a similar story Well, I guess these guys up here are probably fine, right? So this is near South Side, precinct number 6. It has 4 production, 14 consumption, but I think it's able to get resources. It's able to get booze from the nearby precincts as well, as long as it's connected. So I don't think it matters that it's not producing enough, right? Although we could upgrade the safe house to give more production and maybe more quality as well. Might not be a bad idea, but I think we're all right. I think we're okay for now. You guys want rack for 300? Sure. I'll take that deal. It'll make them like me a little bit better, which, I mean, they're getting there. Another couple of weeks and they'll be willing to be bought out, which I'm quite okay with. And you know what? Let's upgrade you as well. Let's go for a little bit of ambience, a little bit of word of mouth, and a little bit of security as well. Again, just to make sure that the place is able to be looked after. And also, I can upgrade that precinct too. So let's do general income by 3%. And on this one, we've already got the hotel, so that's fine. That should keep us pretty good, honestly. I mean, we're up to, what, 10,000 in net income. My speakeasies are doing good work across the board, which is exactly what I want them doing. There's another 10 right there. And let's, I guess, have a look at you guys and see how you're doing. So 42,000, yeah, still needs to be 3 months, which we're very close to. 1 more week, and we've been looking after them for 3 months. And then for you guys, it's going to be, what exactly? It's going to be another, what is that, 4, I don't know. It's going to be another couple, like, month and a half, essentially, for these guys. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. I'll just sit around and look at things. In fact, you know what? Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, this has been taken over by someone now. Oh, I'm actually kind of annoyed I left it that. I should have went and taken this place. I should have went over and taken this place. Because this district is now, it's owned by someone. You know, we got thugs around the place, but there's an actual gang that owns this place now. And I've got no idea who it is. It's the Vice Kings. Oh, look at them. Oh, of course it is. Of course it is.
Let's move.
Man, and they only took one racket as well. It's a nice part of town too. That's frustrating. I really want, I mean, I could still go take these, but they would have eventually had a connect. No, I'm not taking that deal. That's frustrating. Like I said, at some point, we're just going to have to go to war. And now we might end up having to go to war with the Vice Kings as well. And the other issue, well, actually saying that, I was going to say that going to war with the cults would be a problem, but they might just be limited to the neighborhood that we're in. I doubt it, but it's possible. Definitely possible. Now let's have a little look here and see what's going on. So the executioners... What do you mean I've not been looking after you for 3 months? You have not been... Oh, wait. You have not been protecting this faction for at least 3 months. Does that mean... Hold on. So does that mean I have to end the protection thing, let them stand on their own, and then I can buy them out? Or does it have to take over 3 months? So does it have to be weeks remaining, like 11? I have no idea. Also, hold on a minute. Available rackets. There's a lot of rackets. Oh my god, I've just realized that's what that is. There's a lot of rackets available in there. Good lord. Okay. So that's a thing. Well, where are the other guys? The O'Malley Butchers. Not being protecting for 3. Okay, I'm actually suddenly a little bit worried. Also, these guys are only 280,000 to buy out. They have a decent bit of turf, but they're not amazing. So that's okay. Okay, yeah, no, that's all right. That is totally okay. I think what we do is we just take these 2 precincts, and then afterwards we bolster our defenses and we go to war with I'm never going to try and pronounce that. With what's this fella's name? We'll go by the name. It's you. Why does it not tell me your name anywhere? Why doesn't it should, hold on a minute. What if I go to Where are the Colts? Right there. And Salazar Reina. That's the one I was looking for. Okay. So that's fine. That's totally okay, I guess. I don't like that the Colts are snooping around my territory right now, but that just is what it is, I suppose. So let's have a look. How long have I... So still 12 weeks. That's fine. I'm still waiting on that ticking over to 11. Because I'm thinking that's maybe when I can buy them out. I keep, you know, it's like I'm watching paint dry right now. And if it's like I'm watching paint dry, then I'm sure this is the most exciting video I've put out in a while. Right? That's how this works. I guess we just wait for like something to come up in the top left that's like, oh yeah, you've got this bonus from these guys. In the meantime, journal-wise, we need to deal with the scissor, which is own... Oh, we need to take over all the loan sharks as well. I forgot about that. Can I... So the other loan shark is this one, right? It's the only one in the neighborhood. Oh, there's that one too. Oh boy. Okay. No, I don't want that deal. So they have 2 loan sharks. That's a pickle. That is a pickle. No, I don't want your deal. Get out of here. What about you? So you have not been protecting this faction for at least 3 months. I think I have to stop looking after them, right? I get the feeling that's what it is. So stop protecting them. Confirm. I no longer have your back. I don't have a faction. Wait, I don't have a faction rating of 300 plus anymore, though. What? What? So do I have to give them things? Oh, it's because I broke the treaty. Wait, what? So I have to... So protecting them is a good way to get... Okay, I'm slightly confused by that. So I need them to really like me. I also need to not be protecting them for 3 months. But protection is like the best way to get them to like me. I guess from a gameplay point of view, yeah, okay, protection would be way too easy. So does that mean that I have to trade with them? So if I offer you like 150 swill and I say, you know, I don't want, you know, cash for it. I can't do that. Set up a standing order. I can't do that. I'm really confused. I'm really, so if I just offer you protection again, they know, like, I'm really confused. You've not been protecting the faction for at least 3 months. You know what I think it is? I think essentially it's like follow through with your protection order and then just let it end. And then 3 months after your protection order has just naturally ended, you can then buy them out. I feel like that's what it is, right? So that means I will be looking after the O'Malley Butchers for the next while. That'll keep my faction rating as 3 whatever or 500 or whatever it might be. And then hopefully I can buy them out after the fact. So that says to me that essentially I'm now probably going to want to prioritize traveling back here and going to war with these guys to take over some turf, which I was really hoping to avoid doing before taking those places. Let me try and rephrase that. I was hoping to avoid doing, yeah, before I took over the small gangs. I'm slightly annoyed is what I'm getting at, but I guess it's fine. I'm pretty sure we can beat them, right? Yeah, they've got some pretty strong places, but I'd be pretty confident that we can beat them, especially if we get these upgrades going, right? So, you know, get more security in here. We can get a bit more security going down here, which we absolutely need. A bit more ambience, a bit more word of mouth. Over this way, maybe a bit more security as well, a bit more word of mouth, a bit more ambience, a bit of deflection, perhaps. That seems fine. I guess that's fine. I'm slightly agitated. That's all I'm saying. I'm slightly agitated because I thought I was being really clever, but apparently I wasn't. Such is life, right? Such is the empire of sin.